Captain on the bridge.
Alrighty, captains, we are back on the bridge, and today, yes, we got some things to go over from the Star Trek Online official Twitter feeds and Star Trek Arc site. So, on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a favor, hit that like button, also subscribe here to the YouTube bridge, as we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains where we can share our love and passion for things Star Trek. With that said, here we go. So, we have this lovely news, which we knew was coming. So what we're going to do is go over the blog here from the Star Trek Online official Twitter feeds. Also, a couple from the Star Trek Arc site, give our ECs, and of course, give our conclusions. So here we go. So captains on all platforms can unlock a new universal console based on the CHRONOGAMI time portal from Star Trek Lower Decks by celebrating First Contact Day for next month. Now, captains, we knew that this was coming because it was actually slipped, I believe, some sort, or hinted on a 10 forward stream, but here we go, we finally got it. So here's the blog, and again, I'm going off the Twitter feed, so here we go. I love this image, I always love that image. So, First Contact Day events celebrate First Contact Day on all platforms, and of course to unlock a brand new universal console. So, happy First Contact Day, captains. Star Trek Online is pleased to once again invite you to join us for the First Contact Day celebration starting on PC and console on April 12th. So that is next week and continuing until May 3rd. Join the festivities by competing with 4 other players to build and launch your very own Phoenix rocket, traveling back to April 4th, 2063 to thwart the Bog's efforts to prevent the historic events, or participating in the recreation of the synth attack on Mars. Once per day, any activity will grant you daily progress toward the grand prize, the Universal Console CHRONOGAMI Time Portal. Keep reading to reveal what activities and prizes await those who join us to celebrate First Contact Day. So there you go. Manufacturing the synth wave returns. The synths working on Mars have rebelled. Fight in orbit above the red planet, working with a team, fellow captains, to do as much good as possible before you're overrun in the synth wave TFO. The fate of Utopia Planitia hung in the balance. Perhaps your insight will help us tip the scales if we are tested again someday. This is a pretty fun TFO. To newer captains who have not experienced this TFO, it is indeed a fun one, and you can actually focus more on saving lives from going to these certain points and areas and beaming up the survivors, which is pretty cool. I think it's, how should I say, it's different from the pew-pews. You can still pew-pews if you want, and it actually is good because the mechanic doesn't actually, at least for this TFO, when you're beaming up someone, when you get shot, you don't actually get interrupted. So you can do both. You can save and fuse at the same time. So I do like this one. It's a different pace, as I do actually personally concentrate more on saving lives there as opposed to fusing, but the fuse is there and they go hand in hand regardless. So again, pretty fun one. It's, I believe, kind of less than 10-minute TFO, so there's that option for you. And I think for us, we'll kind of just maybe go between that and the toy rocket model building one, just to kind of change it up there. And of course, we have this, the also visit historical Bozeman. So again, I think they should update these rifles because these are not the rifles that Seven used. Actually, we have these rifles now that she used on TV there on screen on Picard. And they were the dual Federation rifles, which we do now have in game. So I think they should update that because though these are cool, I think they should give those phasers to her, in my opinion. So the Borg continue their impeccable advance. Only this time the battlefield is across time, not space. Temporal abnormalities have prompted Daniel to slap together an away team to go back to mid-21st century Earth, where the Borg have altered the timeline to ensure they succeeded in their previously foiled plan to stop first contact between Earth and Vulcan. Team up with 7 of 9 and discover what the Borg have done to alter the timeline, and then do everything you can to correct it. Just make sure not to do more damage to the timelines than the Borg already have. So modeling rocketry. Alternatively, if battling robot zombies, And actually, this is a really fun ground patrol, and I wish they could actually keep this here, because it'd be really fun just to have another way to get your, especially when you're doing your personal endeavors, your pendevors, to kill Borg. Great fun short patrol. And hopefully, maybe, who knows, maybe they'll keep it after this event, just like they did the ones for the 13th anniversary. Hopefully they do the same thing here. So here you go. Your cup of Earl Grey. You can participate in the good old Phoenix rocket launch competition. We hope you enjoy the friendly rivalry as you scramble to gather parts and assemble the best rocket under the watchful eye of the enormous marble Dr. Cochrane himself. This is easy too as well. Nothing too crazy about this one. So, and you also get some marks from this as well. You get marks from all of these. So it's a great way in this event to get more reputation marks. And again, if you're already filled out your reputation marks, got all the gear you want, you can always use those marks and always convert them to dilithium ore, so that you can convert them to refined dilithium and to also Zen if you so choose. So there is that. So event rewards: completing either of the participating activities once per day per account will earn you a first contact day badge box. Opening this box will grant players the opportunity to choose between 17 comm badges as account-wide unlocks. Once unlocked, these immediately become accessible from any tailor for any Federation character on your entire account. Daily progress is also earned once per day per account. For the first completion of either participating activity, keep earning progress to earn your way toward the completion of the first contact day events. Upon reaching 14 days of progress, you will become eligible to claim the grand prize. This includes the following items. So the CHRONOGAMI time portal. Keep reading for more details on this reward, of course. First contact day bundle contains all of the following: 1 captain specialization point, 25,000 dilithium ore, launch toy rocket, and hollow emitter Phoenix shuttle. So this is a pretty cool reward, and there's a picture of it right there. So it almost kind of reminds me of the vortex that we got there for space, but this was actually used for ground. So I love how they're kind of putting it in space, and it's, again, lower decks. We love lower decks. Love the reference there. So CHRONOGAMI time portal universal console. This console opens a CHRONOGAMI portal, drawing the target ship back in time from the point just before its destruction. Target a foe to cause a future version of their ship to emerge from a portal already undergoing warp core breach. It detonates for exotic damage to all surrounding foes, which is weird. You'd think it'd be more like kinetic, but whatever. When the original target's ship is defeated, when it begins to undergo warp core breach, it disappears into the portal. So we're going to get this cool animation there, I guess. Destroying an enemy battleship, dreadnought, or boss will reduce the recharge time of the CHRONOGAMI to its minimum value. Interesting. So we're going to see how this works. It's going to be just nice to have. It might not be game breaking, but really these trinkets are just something to have. And again, it's a lower decks reference, so pretty cool. Launch a rocket. Celebrate the historic launch of the Phoenix year-round with this special device. Upon activation, it places a model of the Phoenix in front of you, which quickly launches in the sky. That's pretty cool. Hollow emitter Phoenix shuttle. A special hollow emitter for your shuttles and fighters that will make your ship look like the Phoenix. This device has an unlimited duration, unlike those provided by the Ferengi. Shots fired. Bonus dilithium rewards. Earning the grand prize from this event for every character on your account is as simple as participating in any of the eligible activities over the course of its run. But remember that completing the 14-day requirement isn't necessarily the end of the rewards you can earn. Additionally, daily progress also grants you scaling dilithium ore bonus rewards. After you have claimed the grand prize, you receive 8,000 dilithium ore for each completion bonus. So I always recommend, especially to newer captains, just keep doing the events and you keep getting scaling bonus dilithium rewards. Now, I believe that this is probably not tied to the event campaign, so just keep that in mind, captains. But still, regardless, once you finish, keep doing it, not only for the dilithium ore, but also the marks, which you can, of course, like I said earlier, convert to also additional dilithium ore, and or get the items from your reputations. Buyout players unable to find the time to complete the event or interested in rushing to complete their progress will have the opportunity to purchase the remainder of their daily progress using Zen at any time. The initial pricing for this event's buyout will be 2,000 Zen, but like all other recent buyouts, the price any player pays will be discounted based on the amount of daily progress you have already accrued. So we celebrate what we have, remember what we lost, and prepare for change to come. Wonder and challenge come in equal measure when the old order passes into the new. It begins with first contact. So pretty cool. Looking forward to this, seeing how that sort of works out. It'd be great to put that on a lower decks ship. And we'll probably use that in some sort of fashion, maybe a first contact sort of theme build of what we have so far, which is not a lot really, but still something that we can mess around with. So there you go. That is something to look forward to. And again, this is going to start here April 12th. So that's next week as of this video, Captain. So again, something to collect, put into the sort of collection there for rewards. So that was all in the Twitter feeds, and we're going to refresh this just in case they decide to. Now, I'm not sure why they're doing this, and there's actually this here, so we might as well read it here. Happy first contact day to all. Our LA ambassador, Star Trek Doug Drexler, poses with the screen-used statue of Zephram Cochrane, the creator of Warp Drive. In honor of that fateful flight, take 10% off of your ticket with code. So this is going to be here again, Captains. This will be in the official Twitter feeds. So that's pretty cool, actually, there. Now, I don't know why they're not including these other news bits here, but we had to actually go to the ARC site itself to get these new bits here. So first one being the Galaxy goes to Red Alert. Captains on PC can go to Red Alert for 1 week. So this is what we have here. The entire Galaxy is going to Red Alert from April 6th. So that's actually tomorrow as of this video. We'll release this tonight. And it goes to April 13th. So this is just a 1 week version of this. All of our Red Alert events will be returning at once as the Final Frontier is caught in a massive invasion on all sides. During this event, you'll be able to play the following content: Borg, Elachi, Tholian, Zinkethi, and Nakul Red Alert. Just like the other ones that we've gone through. But the important thing is, again, I will link everything that we go in this video in the description below. But the important thing to note here, Captains, is what we get for doing this, which is the ultimate tech upgrade and a specialization point, and not, and I repeat, not the T6X upgrade, which is a 2 week event Red Alert reward. So just like anything else though, you can actually earn more dilithium once you finish and you keep going. So again, another way to earn some marks. It's not like you get the bonus marks if you do it the first time in the day, but if you keep continuing to do it, the marks are like 35 or a 15, I believe. So, but it's quick pew-pews, to be honest with you, Cap. So nothing too much in time invested. Really, the Borg and the Tholian one takes less than 5 minutes, if that. So again, that is something that will be happening April 6th to the 13th there. Okay, so of course we have the rewards there. Again, I will link all of this there. Now, next up that they put here on the Stowe Arc site is, again, something why they don't put there in the Twitter feeds anymore. I don't know why. So Captains, if you do know why, let us know in the comments below. So Research and Development and Junior Officer Week, get bonuses to your R&D projects and duty officer assignments this week on PC. So this is the PC bridge. So all of this actually is for the PC bridge. And of course, the first contact will be for all bridges when that releases. So that's good. So we go here. We're pleased to announce a return on the Research and Development Week. This event will run from Thursday, April 6th. So again, this is tomorrow as of this video, and goes to April 13th. The feature several bonuses throughout Stowe that will give captains of all levels a leg up, advancing their rank in research and development schools of their choice. So again, we have this going on here. And again, same thing here from Thursday 6th to the 13th. We're running a special weekend event for where you can earn bonus commendation XP by completing any duty officer assignment. So this is good for us, really. If you are working on your DOT schools, this is something great for you. I've never really taken much part of this anymore, but there are a great sort of reward here. You receive a free special purple quality duty officer with a unique active roster power by speaking with your duty officer contact for Starfleet officers and Romulan allies. This is an engineering exocomp duty officer for the KDF officers, and Romulan allies, it's the remnant duty officers. So it's free. Can't really knock on that. I've actually already gotten that, hence I haven't done this. This mini game, I wish they kind of revamp this somehow. I don't know how. I don't know what to recommend. Maybe captains, if you have a recommendation, put it in the description. But again, I will leave this blog here in the description below so that you captains can go over that. But we have gone this over before. Just know that this is, again, going to be starting tomorrow and goes until the 13th of April. Now, we have here, in addition, research and development packs will be available to captains for 20% off from Thursday, April 6th. Again, tomorrow will go to April 10. Both research and development packs, well, bundles will be discounted. So there you go. That is also happening there. Looks like 240 Zen, 800 Zen there. And of course, you have this one as well. Finally, we're happy to announce that you'll be able to enjoy 20% off all duty officer packs. Captains can select from the following duty officer packs for 20% off from Thursday, April 6th to Monday, April 10th. So you have this going on as well for all of these packs right there. So there you go, Caps. Thought we would just update everyone there on all the latest. Again, I'm not understanding fully why that they're not releasing it on the official Twitter feeds, and that they're, in this case, half releasing some there on the Twitter feeds and then the rest on the Stow Arc site. So not sure what's going on there. There might be some disconnection, but this has been about 3-4 videos that we've had to do this there. So again, we have to keep a lookout for that. But very excited for the first contact day stuff, because we get a returning TFO that we can play. We get a returning ground patrol, which is pretty fun to do. And we'll also be able to chance to do the rocket building, which is pretty chill, nice and fun to do. And we get a new space reward, the CHRONOGAMI time portal, which is from Lower Decks, like I said. So something really, really fun to try out and see how it does. Probably not much, but hey, probably not game breaking, but hey, something to add to the collection. So Caps, there you go. Do us a favor, like the video, comment below, let us know what you're looking forward to first contact day, and also look out for the series of other videos that we'll be doing that is tied to first contact day, which will start tonight. It's going to be a late release on that, or actually even, let's say tomorrow. Because of this announcement, we're going to make that tomorrow. So that'll be April 6th, and we'll just try to keep releasing the videos. The same thing that we kind of did with Star Trek Day there last year, with just kind of fun builds that we can do and pull out the ships that have and were involved in first contact. So look out for that, Captain. So with that said, we'll leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.